What better way to celebrate the 4th of July than making homemade apple pie? Today I'm using these gorgeous apples, and I'm going to make apple pie using the pie crust, these beautiful apples, ground cinnamon, allspice, cloves, and a touch of honey. I started coring the beautiful apples. I just do it like that. I don't even know if you call this coring. It's probably a special way to do this, but this is the easier way. My channel is really starting to turn into a cooking channel, but it's not just about cooking. It's about eating healthy and cooking your own foods and making your own foods. But it's also going to be about painting and my writing, because I'm a writer and a painter. My name is Linda Stamberger. If you don't know who I am, welcome to my channel. Today is the 4th of July. It is about 112 degrees out in the shade. So what a better way to spend the 4th than to make a patriotic, all-American homemade apple pie. These apples are so gorgeous. Jumbo apples and some nice spices. It's really going to make this healthier apple pie dish pop. Now the apples are all cut, so put them in a bowl. Oh, I forgot to cut these. This part right here. Just cut that. That's in the bowl. And you take a tablespoon of honey. I'm using organic honey. Sprinkle that in on the top. About a half a tablespoon of cinnamon. Sprinkle that on. A teaspoon of ground cloves. Well, this is 1/4. A teaspoon to 1/4. And some ground cinnamon. Mix that. I'm using one of these types of egg beater mixers. Just put that around like that. Just go like that. This isn't hardly anything with real sugar. There's definitely not going to be any salt in it. But what I like to do is just use a tiny bit of real sugar when I make pie. I'm just going to take like a half of a tablespoon of sugar. This is like plain white sugar. Just a little bit. Just sprinkle that in. Just for a little extra sweetness. Nothing terrible. Just, kind of get it all over as much as you can. You want, you could cut your pieces down farther. Down into the plate when it lays. Just smaller amounts. Smaller pieces like that. Bake a lot quicker that way too. And you can spread the ingredients better too that way. This is really turning into a cooking channel, isn't it? But this is what I'm into now. I'm into the healthy eating. Since I've been watching what I eat, I notice I feel a lot better. And you don't realize all the ingredients that are put into our foods. Just terrible. All the sodium, all the salt, the artificial stuff, chemicals. It's really bad for you. It's really not that expensive to cook your own food if you know how to shop, where to buy specials and deals and 2-for-1s and things like that. I always do that. You've got good local produce stores, you know, where you could buy fruits and things at good prices. Even farmers markets, you could get some really good deals. See, now the ingredients are spread a lot better because this is cut up better. Just, you know, saturate all the little bits as much as you can. Then you just put it in your pie crust. Nice. Now your pie is going to come out looking a little brown around the apples. That's because of the spices. You don't have to use these particular spices, but they really give the pie a good flavor. So just use your pie crust. I'm using the store-bought kind. You could even make your own if you really wanted to get 100% homemade. This is just a lot easier. I used to use these types of pie crusts to make chicken pot pie. I haven't done that in a while. Find a low-sodium soup base. I would love to make that again, especially in the wintertime. It's delicious in the wintertime. This isn't the most attractive looking pie in the world, but you get the idea. For homemade, who cares, you know? If it's just you and your family, you're not trying to, you know, have like a blue ribbon pie or anything, but you get the idea. It's a smaller pie. If you want to put more apples, you can make a bigger pie. Get the edges up there. Crimp the edges. Then just take your knife and make a crisscross so the steam can come out. Pop it in the oven at 350 for an hour, and let's see how it comes out. It may not be a blue ribbon pie, but it's pretty tasty nonetheless. This type of pie is perfect for ice cream. This really gives the flavor. I like mine with chocolate ice cream. The low-fat chocolate ice cream.